Hey guys, got a nice little repair, pretty simple. It's a replacement of one of these on a trailer hitch. A lot of folks have done these and it's not really a big issue. It's a nice little job, just cut it off, put it on. Customer made it here. It's almost opened up, but he was able to make it. Initially I was going to go fix this on site, but he says, no, we'll take it to you. Like, okay, I can do it there. And they brought it here. Now I know why. Because of this. They hit this baby right there and bent it up. So now that changes everything. I'll gouge this off here, right, naturally, and I get it off. But then I'm gonna have to try and see about trying to straighten that out. And once I do, I'll probably weld something across the bottom here, so that it'd hold it together a little bit better. Now fortunately for me, they didn't weld up on the inside there like most people do when they're building these things upside down. They'll weld up that whole area, just make it so hard to get off. But this one will be easy to get off, but now this is the hard part, straightening that guy out. And he did that pretty good. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to straighten it out, or how well it'll straighten out, but I will try and squeeze it back together at least a bit, and maybe weld the plate across here or weld the plate across the bottom, something to be able to hold it together a little bit better. I don't know what hit it. They probably hit the edge of their bumper or their something to put a serious strain on it. But either way, it's got to be fixed, so it is what it is. So hang tight, and you'll see me cut this baby off. All right. You watch the sparks going in the shop?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
That's
Where's your extinguisher? I see it.
It's right there.
I get it.
I just don't want to arc gouge towards the towards these wires. All right, so I got that off. Didn't take too long. Wasn't too bad. Now the next step is to try and straighten this guy out. Bend it up pretty good. And there was some spring tension in it from the bend itself, so it popped loose. But I think I'll clean this up first. That way that's done. And we'll focus on trying to figure out how to straighten that out. And like I mentioned earlier, I think I would weld a little plate in between in here and here just to hold them square together. Hopefully that will help, but we'll have to see. All right, next step. Okay, got a little bit of an idea. Don't know if it's gonna work, but if it doesn't, we'll do something else. Weld that guy onto there. Weld square tube onto here as a leverage, and we'll start pressing down on it. We'll weld along the top side. A little bit of heat, a little bit of heating and a beating should work. So we've got to build a special tool. Here we go. Just a little bit lower than the actual bend itself. Right? Okay.
Well, it's not going to break.
You might. Yeah, so, okay.
You going to cut anything there in the bin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I can use the plasma cutter for that.
Okay.
But go ahead and pull those hoses out for heating. Okay, so being that this area in here stretched a little bit, I guess you can't really see, but it's stretched it. I'm gonna go ahead and make a relief cut there with a plasma cutter, just to kind of give it some area to close back up. And you know, it's only metal, so you can fill it back in and weld it be back to normal. So let me do that. You kind of blow it out, maybe.
It's not better, but I could use a little bit more. You got a little.
Don't put round handles. Somebody gave it to me and they made this. They put a round handle on it. Okay, so we got most of that bend out of it. Looks all right. Seal's got that dent in there. I don't think I'll be able to hammer that out, so I'm going to leave it there. We'll squeeze this a little bit just to try and put that plate across like I mentioned. Make sure that this new piece goes on there well. And I'm not a big fan of patch plates, as I've mentioned before, on heavy equipment, but I might put a strip underneath just to hold that, just in case. So other than that, I'll brush this up, break that piece off, and weld it up. So it's looking good.
Just a little bit.
Well, those I can clamp. That's not a problem. You know, when you jam it in there, it'll be fine. There we go. Now clamp this down.
I see. Okay.
But it looks good.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I got those two together. It looks good. They won't move anymore. I think my next step is going to be to go ahead and put this guy on. Put that guy on there. And then we'll deal with this relief cut that I made at the bottom last. So next step, gets a bunch of clamps, clamp it all together and weld it up. Okay, got that back on there. Now I just need to weld the gap that was in there, and that actually closed up pretty good, so it's gonna look nice. Nothing special about that, just regular welds. Finally found some paint, so that's good. So a pretty simple job. I'll be done here in just a second. All right, so we got that done. A few extra steps. Didn't hurt. I had to do some welding on the inside there. I can't really see, but anyway, that turned out well. And nice and straight. So that guy ain't coming off. That leg is something else, though. Either way, not my problem yet. All right, well, hope you guys learned something from it. Maybe that arc gouging is the way to go because it's so fast to remove it. It comes off so quickly. It removes these welds so fast. One single little pass, gone. So invest in one if you can. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you guys later.